Hello friend, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar, founder of SelectorsHub. Why test case hub? Yes, everybody have this question, like we all have our own test cases. We write our own test cases, why this new tool is required and how this is going to help us. So let me help you guys to understand how this simple yet very innovative idea can help you guys a lot to save a lot of time, lot of values, and help you to make your product best and quality product. Test case hub. So suppose we have to test any scenario. For an example, let's say login scenario, very simple one. I'm taking an example. We will take more. So suppose if I have given a test case, if someone has given or you got a login scenario to test, login functionality to test. Today, if you are in a good mood, for sure you can think of like very good test cases, like login with correct user ID password, login with invalid credential, with null values, with wrong combination of user ID and password, and few more. Suppose likewise you have thought of like 10 test cases today. Now, can you tell me like after, let's say after 1 hour, 2 hour, or maybe like just tomorrow, if you have to test the same login functionality or the login functionality for different application, would you be able to recall exact 10 test cases what you have tested for this application? I can guarantee that none of us can recall those same 10 test cases what we did yesterday. Yes, of course, like if we have written them somewhere, of course, then it's fine, absolutely fine. But the problem is like, I'm sure like you will agree that we generally don't always document each and every uh, test scenarios or test cases. Most of the time we start thinking from our mind, and that's where like if we are in a good mood we think a lot of good scenarios. Suppose if we are in stress, or suppose if we are like a lot of work is there, then there are high chances that we might miss some of the good scenarios, corner cases. So here test case hub will play a very important role, and it will help you guys a lot, and it will save you guys from making any kind of mistake while missing those test scenarios and important test cases for your application. For an example, you have the login scenario to test today. You search here in test case hub, come here, search for login. Let's say, let me just go to home page, search here for login. As soon as you search here, you will get 10 scenarios and more scenarios here. Now tomorrow again, if you have got another application for which you have to test the login scenario, login functionality, you come and search for the login. You will get all those top level, high level, and very good scenarios which will cover the login functionality. And rest, of course, like there will always be something like you have some specific scenario for your application, then of course you are most welcome, you can add those scenarios and test it. So this is where it is going to help you a lot, and it will make sure that you will not miss at least those corner scenarios. Like for an example, you see that there are some very good scenarios, like after logout refresh the page and it shouldn't show logged in. Many a times I have checked with many people for this kind of scenario. This is one scenario which was like asked in interview. Like the interviewer was keep on asking to me that, Sanjay, tell me the more scenarios, tell me the more scenarios, but I couldn't reach to this scenarios. I was like uh test with correct credential, invalid credential, null values, string wrong combination, without password, without ID, this and that I was telling, but I didn't tell this scenario. And though this is a very good corner scenarios, like after logout, if you refresh the page, it shouldn't show the logged in. Like this one, sign in and refresh the page, it shouldn't ask to sign in again. So these are very good scenarios. Sometimes, many a times, we don't think of these scenarios. generally, like when we think each and every day. So this is where these scenarios, test case hub will help you guys a lot to get all these test cases always ready for you guys, for all the functionalities, for all the scenarios. So this is where it will help you guys to save from making such kind of mistakes, and all your scenarios, all your test cases are stored in one place. You just come anytime, search, okay, I have to test, like, because there could be a many situation, like like which we haven't never got uh, to test or to explore, like credit card field. If you are not from payment gateway, or if you haven't done any payment gateway testing, how you will test the credit card functionality, how you will test the payment functionality? Because we can think of like general scenarios, but there could be a lot of corner scenarios. So those you will find it here, because all the experts are going to add more and more test cases here. Whole community is going to make this, evolve this product. Because yes, of course, like this is a very early stage, and not all the test cases, all the functionalities are added here. So this is going to evolve over the time, and expert and everybody is going to help us to and you guys are going to help us. Like if you are searching for any functionality, or just search for, like, let's say login, you have searched, you found that some of the scenarios, some of the really good scenarios which are missing here, you can just submit here and we will review that, and then that will appear here. So like let's say you have a credit card field you need to test, you have to test the mobile field, like here we have to test the mobile number, suppose, and you have never tested the mobile number. So in that case, this is going to help you with the mobile number test cases. Suppose you have never tested the email ID field, here you search for email, you will get those test cases. So this is going to help you a lot to that, like what is what for particular field, or for particular functionality, for particular scenario. So this is where it is going to help you guys a lot. So so this will help you a lot, and this is the reason why we have the test case hub now. It will evolve, it will help you guys a lot. And yes, this is absolutely free. So keep enjoying, keep sharing, keep learning, and do add more test cases, more scenarios. If you found like any, for any particular scenario, some test cases are missing, please add them here and we will add them. You can add it like directly from here, like you search for email, so you can search it, or else like just go to home here, add test cases, enter the functionality or feature or the any particular field for which you want to add the test cases, and here you can keep on adding and submit for review. We will review at the background, and then it will be published soon here. So this is test case hub, and this is why test case hub. Hope you're enjoying it and hope you are loving it. This is definitely going to help a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Keep sharing, keep loving, keep supporting.